All right, what's going on, everybody? Today we're here with Rad Dan himself.
What's up, guys?
We're going to be going over my motor. We're going to start off with the bottom end and explain basically what you did and why you think we need to do that to make it a good, successful engine package for drifting.
Okay, so we had the opportunity to build the motor for Sergey here, and he said he would like over 700 horsepower. So with that said, bottom end, we needed billet main caps. We needed a good rod, a good piston that we knew would work and sustain drifting. So we went with a CP Carrillo piston. So it's CP HD pistons, 10-to-1 compression, and Carrillo HD rods. That's really top tier parts, but this will last him through his Pro-Am and hopefully into Pro Spec and much more.
So what about the head?
The head, we did stock size valves. The reason we did that is because we're looking for no lag. We wanted to instantly hit boost, and with drifting up to about 1,000 horsepower, even more than that, you don't need oversized valves. So we did that with a heavy duty spring. It's a GSC, they're extreme pressure springs, so it could prevent valve float when he's at limiter. Then we put a 272 cam in there from BC, and that's kind of it. There's shimless buckets in there. We did not port it because we're just looking for instant boost. And you kind of said you're under 1,000 horsepower. Later, if you refresh the head, you could port it at that time if you're going for more.
Okay. Yeah. So when does porting a head usually is a good idea to do?
It's if you're gonna be way bigger horsepower, you would do like a extreme port on there, like a race port. In my car, I will do a bowl port, but a bowl blend port is just like this little tiny thing, and it helps with flow, but not with leg. Like you won't receive any like deficit from leg. Okay. And so if you ported it real big, you're just gonna add leg, and you'll be like, waiting for the turbo, and you don't want that. So
you don't want that,
we didn't do that.
Yeah, because every single JZ guy is always talking about, I want my JZ to feel like an LS or whatever.
So we're trying to get it as close as we can, and with kind of the parts that we could use, and that's what we did. And then the turbo will play into that a lot, and you picked a good turbo for that too.
Exactly. So what do you think this motor can rev to safely?
Safely, since it's a 3-liter, safely 8,600 all season. You could go higher than that, but with drifting, just kind of stop around 86 so that, because you're going to be, wherever the limiter is, you're going to be there.
I'm going to be there, yeah.
Because that's how JZ works.
Okay, sweet. And what about billet mains?
If we're not doing like a small turbo, let's say you're just big giant turbo, and it's really laggy, you could get away with no billet mains past 750 horsepower, maybe on like a street car, but we're clutch kicking, so you're like shock loading the engine. So 750 and above requires billet mains, in my opinion, because I've seen them crack at 750 on the stock mains. So you're in there spending all this money on the other stuff, just do the billet mains.
I agree.
And now it's good for 1,500 horsepower if you chose, like effortlessly it would do it, but that's not what you want for drifting.
That's too much, 1,500 horsepower, but
be lazy. You want it to be like spicy right out of it.
Exactly, but we're probably not too far from that, from 1,500 horsepower FD cars, I guarantee you.
Yeah, this engine would do whatever you ask it.
All right, and for the alternator bracket, this is obviously your alternator bracket.
Yeah, so we want JZs to be beautiful, so we made some parts that are functional yet, very pretty to look at in your engine bay. This is your water inlet alternator bracket. And then we did a collab alternator with DC, so it's self-exciting, 270 amp. I'll let you peel that off.
Yeah, that'll be the satisfying
when
part.
It's ready. And then we make like this a power steering kit, and this allows you to have 9 different jets. Just trying to simplify and make it functional, but look good at the same time. So you kind of got everything that we sell.
Really?
You got really nice valve covers from Hypertune. You got the Rad Industries front covers, so nothing can get in there because stock would have that hole in between where the tensioner would be. But yeah, this is a nice unit.
This is a beautiful unit,
Yeah.
All right, so I'm super, super excited to get this motor into my car. Hopefully we can get it done super quick and start driving this thing. Big thank you to Rad Dan for hooking it up and making this thing super awesome. And let's try not to blow it up, I guess, right?
It's not blowing up.